Hello and okay, here in this video. Last night's radio show, that's right. Last night. September 10th, 2011. The True Force Loneliness Radio Show up on blogtalkradio.com. Okay, I did a show last night and, well, you know, got attacked by trolls at the beginning of the show. That's right. Trolls all got together because they had nothing better to do with their life. They took turns calling into the show and making up stories, and they're laughing and they're having fun. It was a good old game, wasn't it? Yes. I actually love the game because you people are so smart that you've outsmarted yourself once again. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And you're going to say, what the hell am I talking about that I'm nuts? No, I'm not nuts. You've outsmarted yourselves, okay? What can I say, man? But I love it when people are so smart that they outsmart themselves. Because I know that you had a fun old time, and I allowed it. That's right. I allowed it. I seen what was coming my way. I knew it before you were there just by what was going on my switchboard immediately. I could have ignored you and brought in my legit caller, John, because I knew the number, and ignored all of you, and moved right on with my show. And you wouldn't have had no fun with it. So, I gave you a few minutes of fun before I ignored you for the rest of the show. As you noticed, you got ignored the rest of the show. That's right. But I gave you a few minutes of fun. Why? Because psychology, my man. You helped me. That's right. You helped me. You support True Force Loneliness and didn't even know you did. That's right. You supported the very entity that you hate. That you hate. And didn't even know you did. And I love it. And I'm not going to say no more about that because it's for you to figure out what I'm talking about. But I will tell you, I'm being honest. And I appreciate your help. And I know that may piss you off because you're not wanting to help me. What can I say? I'm happy. You've helped me. And I appreciate your help. Keep up the good work. Okay? Now, onward. Last night's show. You know, it's sad. It's sad, actually, because this person had real friends. That's right. I'm going to say had. He threw him under a bus. Okay? He has people that liked him. And it's no lie. There was his real friends, including myself. I've known him for a long time. I know that he has a really good heart and that he means well. But I also know that he gets these power trips going in his head and he thinks he's smarter than other people around him. And he plays other people for idiots, for fools, for dummies. And unfortunately, when you do this to somebody, you wind up with your own foot in your own mouth. Okay? And that's no lie. And that's what he's done. He has stuck his foot in his mouth because he wanted to be so smart. I understood why he did what he did because of jealousy. Because the bad thing about jealousy in society is jealousy makes people do things that are totally crazy out of their head. Because jealousy causes you to act out of emotion. And you don't use this, and you use your anger. Your emotion. And that's what jealousy does. And I understood and know that's what caused Dwayne Holloway to leave to First Loneliness movement for a second. That's right, for a second time. And the last time, okay, as he will never be part of this movement again. But do I dislike him? No. I disapprove of his actions for what he's done. Because he don't understand the real friends. That's right. Real friends do not always get along. Real friends have times that they get mad at one another. It's part of life. Okay? I've got real friends that I've had for 25 plus years. And we've had our few moments during these 25 years where we were mad at each other. That's right. But did that stop us from being real friends? No. Dwayne don't have that life experience because we are in an evil society where he was dumped and shit on and ridiculed his whole life. And Dwayne is a very, very, very emotional person. You know, something that you women don't think men have is feelings and emotions. Because you've been deceived and you believe the bullshit. Men are just as human as women are. How did you women bear them, not your damn vagina? I can't help it that you're stupid enough to fall for the bullshit. Okay? But Dwayne's a very emotional person. And he got hurt by society for doing absolutely nothing to nobody. That's right. Because that's the kind of world we live in. And he isolated himself to his room and his family. Because that's where he felt the most comfortable and safest. Can you blame him? No, not at all. But unfortunately, because of that, it's led to a major downfall for Dwayne. He don't understand real life. He thinks he does, but he actually don't. His gym instructor actually liked him. Gave him critical, ridiculed him, but it wasn't ridicule, it was constructive criticism. Constructive criticism to get Dwayne to step up to try to help Dwayne. Dwayne didn't understand constructive criticism because Dwayne's failure for being out in the real world because of what's happened to him his whole life. So when he isolated himself, he kept himself from having knowledge he would have had otherwise. Okay? Big Boss Calvin don't share that. Big Boss Calvin lives TFL. Big Boss Calvin's out in the real world every freaking day. Dwayne isolated himself. Dwayne's not out in the real world every day. It's sad, but true. Okay? There's a whole lot I could say here, but I'm not going to. I'm only going to say one thing. Okay? Watch what I'm going to show you. This is from last night's show, and then a playback from history. But just watch, and I'll be back with you in a moment.
Because I want no more part of what I used to be a part of. It's that simple. I want to be left alone, and so does my family.
Okay, I do believe.
I can respect that. That was Dwayne. He posted a video and he said them words. He don't want anything to do with True Force Loneliness or the people surrounding him within True Force Loneliness movement. He wants to be left alone. He's moved on with his life. He's ignorance. That's right, because he's moved on with his life. And he's led everybody on the internet to believe that he has moved on with his life. Okay? And so therefore he don't listen to the radio show, he don't watch our videos because he don't care about us anymore because he's moved on with his life and he has something better for his life. I wished him the best of that, okay? I really did. But then there's manipulation, okay? You know, playing people for stupid, playing people for dumb. Thinking other people are stupid and dumb. Thinking you're so smart. You're so much smarter than everybody else, and you're so stupid. And they would know it. You're just outsmarting them because you're just this big smart person, okay? And right after he left, he made these words, this statement. He was no longer around, and they take him down on True Force Loneliness website, and he's no longer around. We have a 111, which is a block phone number on my show that called in, and this number shows up every single night and stays there the entire show. They don't talk. And recently I've made a demand on the people doing this because they're taking away from other people that are legit. That if they want to listen, they need to at least speak up and say something that they want to listen, and I'll know this, and I'll leave them in the show, but I'll put them on hold, okay? And this frees up the 111 for people who want to, that are legit callers that don't want their personal number showing up on an idea. I respect that, okay? Because when your personal home number shows up on the idea, the whole world, everybody within my show and myself could see your phone number. So you block your phone number and it'll show up 111. The number's been showing up ever since Dwayne left, and it stays there the entire show. I've always known it was Dwayne, and the reason I know it was Dwayne is because that's never happened in the history of the show until after Dwayne left, and who else would spend an entire show, every single time the show's on, listening to the show through his telephone. Okay, but just the same, I always knew, even with a disguised voice, it was Dwayne. And why would Dwayne disguise his voice? Because he wants to be able to lie. He wants to be able to say it wasn't him, that he moved on with his life and that we're full of shit. He wants to be able to deceive you. So with that being said, this happened on last night's show. I want you to listen.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit did not kill his family. Chris Benoit and his family was murdered by the fucking global elite. Vince McMahon knew about it.
No, why? Wherever you put it, that's where it is. I don't go in there.
What's that noise? Who's talking?
Oh, it's me.
Is Bill still there?
Sounds like. I know who that is. Welcome to the show, Dwayne.
Holy shit, that was Dwayne's bomber.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Dwayne.
Now, in case Dwayne should want to say that's not him and that was not his mother and that we're full of shit, that was at 1 hour and 6 or 7 minutes into last night's show, in case you want to go check it out for yourself. And let's take a trip down memory road, okay?
Let me go ahead and bring in the 111, I'll bring in Jared. But it's a drama-free type thing. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and bring 111 in. Caller, go ahead, you're on air.
Yeah, this is Dwayne calling.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dwayne.
we sort of thought that was you. We sort of thought that was you right from the very beginning.
Yeah.
No,
No, you shut up, Dwayne. Yeah, Bill. It's Dwayne's mother. A 60-year-old woman. A 60-year-old woman that your organization messed with at 1 o'clock in the morning. Who's really
No. You're just assuming things now.
You hid
Oh,
behind
yeah,
the
you are. You're assuming things, okay?
No, I'm not assuming
I know nothing about somebody calling your house at 1 in the morning.
Then why did Warren say you had...
One calls your house drunk. One calls your house drunk.
Correct.
Oh.
And said, why did you stab Bill in the back? Quote, unquote.
Yes, that was Dwayne. And yes, he's been listening to the show every single night since he left, because he never left. And he's been deceiving everybody on YouTube to believing that he's moved on with his life by showing his passport, blah, blah, blah. On and on and on. Enough of that. The fact is the fact. Dwayne was shit and shattered on his entire life for no fucking reason at all, and he'd done nothing to nobody. He was dumped on because of his looks and his weight. And Dwayne was always, and I know Dwayne well, a very, very, very emotional person. You know, something you women say that guys ain't. Emotional. You remember, guys are strong. They're not allowed to have emotions and feelings. It makes them weak. Wrong. The women fell for the lies and propaganda and forgot that the men were born out there whole and that they're human beings like they are. They fell for the lies in society. Anyhow, Dwayne was shit and shattered on his entire life, and the only safe, comfortable he's only ever had was with his own family and his own home. And he used that for his security blanket. And I can't blame him. I can't blame him. But it kept him from getting real life experience. And because he held himself down and believed the internet was real life experience, he's missing things that he just don't know about. And he thinks he's smart, plays other people for fools when he don't have the experience behind his own self. And he ends up telling on himself. Anyhow, Dwayne, you had real friends. You threw under the bus, as Big Bros Calvin would say. The best thing I can say for you, Dwayne, is you need to man up. And you need to come and talk to your friends on the side. And you need to realize that I was not your enemy. Neither was Calvin, and neither was Robert. We was your real friends, Dwayne. I'm not taking anything away from you for what you have done, but Dwayne, you're only hurting yourself. You can go on doing what you're doing and find yourself with absolutely nobody, or you can wake up. It's up to you.